Welcome to Runescape by Voice Episode 2. We left off last time having just exited the bank on Tutorial Island, with a sore throat and about half the brain cells that we entered with. The goal of this episode will be to see whether we can write some code to make our lives a bit easier during this process.
Okay, I've actually managed to really exhaust my voice here. Oh my gosh, I think we have to write some code before I get off Tutorial Island. It's a grind. It's an insane grind right now.
Thinking about the prospect of saying mouse grid 100 times more is just killing me. So the first thing we can do is for really repetitive things like go left 90th. Talon does repetition via ordinals, so 90th is an ordinal. If you look on the left screen, it shows the mapping. I took the liberty of kind of poking around the code in between episodes. I want to add a big number so that we can pan the camera around in a little bit more efficient, quicker way. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Wake up. Mouse grid. 5. Touch. Jury. Jury. Jury 10th. Crunch 5th. Odd. Delete. Snake ordinal numbers. Left square. Escape. Urge. Harp. Harp second. Drum. Dollar. Air. Left square. Dub quote. Trap. Delete. Trap. Harp. Odd. Tab. Escape. Colon. Whale. Enter. Talon sleep. Okay, so I'm using a Vim plugin for PyCharm. I don't normally code in PyCharm. I normally code in Vim using a terminal. But Vim, for those who don't know, Vim is a text editor with a lot of key bindings and a bit of a macro system built in. That's a terrible explanation, but you have these weird incantations that can make your life easier, make text navigation easier, make editing easier. There's like a command mode and an insert mode. Command mode being the mode that lets you do all the navigation and edits and macros. And the insert mode is like your normal notepad. Whatever you type goes straight in to the buffer. Okay, that's a huge aside. Basically what I've done is, now when I say go left 1000th, it should do 1000 left arrow keys. We should take our camera. It might even take it in a full circle, to be honest. But we can try that out now. Wake up. Mouse grid. 6. Touch. Go left 1000th. Talon sleep. Okay, pretty good. I mean, 1000th is about 210 degrees, maybe? Little over 180. The next thing that would be a huge quality of life improvement would be some kind of minimap only mouse grid. Or like start the mouse grid in a specific location Trying to think about how to do this. Well, let's just go to the code. Wake up. Mouse grid. 4. Touch. Touch. Control Alt Shift near. Delete. Phrase mouse. Downscore. Gust. Red. Enter. Talon sleep. Okay, so this code I think is responsible for the mouse grid overlay. And you can see how narrow kind of narrows down the grid. I wonder if I can add like a grid mini map or grid mini command that kind of narrows it already to the mini map section, so I can skip at least a few vocalizations. That shouldn't be the worst, to be honest. Let's give that a go. I know this is absolutely riveting, but I'll fast forward the actual coding for you guys. Wake up. Odd. Tab. Escape. Bat third. Each. Bat. Cap whale. Phrase grid. Downscore. Phrase mini. Delete third. Sit. Near sit. Escape. Odd. Tab. Escape. Drum. Odd. Made. Gust. Escape. Gust. Control drum. Colon. 1 5 0. Enter. Colon. 2 2 0. Enter. Colon. 3 0 0. Enter. Control urge. Colon. 2 6 1. Enter. Drum. 4 drum. Urge. Shift gust. Hit. Go up. Drum. Shift gust. Shift odd. Tab. Delete second. 9. Tab. Enter. Knit. Delete. Delete second. Made. Gust. Dot. Near. Phrase arrow. Left paren. Tab. Escape. Colon. Whale. Enter. Mouse grid. 1 7 2 8. Touch. Double click. Go down. Go left. Mouse grid. 1. Talon sleep. Okay, so we logged out and I'm struggling right here. So I'm just gonna go through and get the right file open, get us logged back in, and we can start testing again. Mouse grid. 5. Touch. Odd. Phrase mouse. Space. Phrase grid. Space. Phrase mini. Delete third. Sit. Near sit. Colon. Enter. Tab. Escape. Colon. Whale. Enter. Tab previous. Mouse grid. 8 7 4. Touch. Go up 6th. Go down. Drum. 4 drum. Colon. Whale. Enter. Mouse grid. 6. Touch. Mouse grid mini. Dare I say it? This changes everything. Okay, I've been watching too much Settled. Let's move on. Grid off. Mouse grid. 2. Touch. Go up 5th. Drum. Shift G. Drum. Urge. Drum. Shift gust. 2 pit. Shift gust. Go up 3rd. Go up. Dollar. Bat. Cat whale. Snake grid mini bottom. Go left 7th. Delete 3rd. Delete 6th. Delete 6th. Sit. near, sit, escape, jury, cat whale, phrase mini bottom, escape, jury, 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 crunch, harp, red, 8, red, 6, colon, whale, enter, mouse grid, 3, 6, touch, mouse grid, 2, touch, mouse grid, 8, 8, 5, 2, touch, colon, 1, 7, enter, drum, shift gust, 2 hit, colon, 2, 0, enter, odd, escape, jury, dollar, bat, cat whale, freeze corner, escape, jury third, harp second, each, air, down score, phrase bottom, escape, colon, whale, enter, mouse grid corner, 5, 8, 8, touch, mouse grid, 5, touch, colon, 2, 5, enter, dollar, bat, urge, bat, go left fourth, go down fourth, go left fourth, drum whale, colon, whale, enter, mouse grid, 6, 1, 4, touch, space, space, talon sleep. Okay, so what I've done is I've made 2 new commands, mouse grid mini and mouse grid corner. For the top corner, the top half of the mini map and the bottom half of the mini map, don't ask me about the names. I just want something unique. And I'm not going to rename them because I'm too lazy. So it's going to be mini for the top half of the mini map and corner for the bottom half of the mini map. And I'm now going to build one for the inventory area too. It might even be that I have one that takes us directly to the first inventory slot, and we have a command that goes to indexes into the inventory by row and column or something for the future. But for now, I think maybe I'm trying to decide if I want to make it generic or if I want to just keep adding crappy commands. I think I'm just going to keep adding crappy commands. But I feel like I can just do it right here in the talon script instead of adding additional methods to the mouse grid script. Okay, let's try that. This is where I really start to struggle with the talon script file. I don't fully realize that it's not Python, it's its own little language. And for my own pride's sake, I will fast forward this part even more. Oh man, as I was reading the code, I realized that you could just list the numbers. It's right there in the talon script. I could just be memorizing number combinations. Oh, I'm so stupid. All right, let's use it. Wake up. Mouse grid. 6-4 touch. Mouse grid. 6-6 touch. This changes everything. Okay, so I was playing around a bit with why Talon wasn't recognizing the mouse grid bottom command. Turns out that this .talon script is not Python. It's being lexed and parsed in a custom manner. Okay, looking at it, this should be obvious, but it just doesn't support square bracket arrays. So actually the methods that I wrote were kind of necessary, and I'm happy to just write Python methods for everything from now on anyways. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think by the third or fourth or fifth time we do this, we'll have a toolkit which lets us play RuneScape with some level of sanity. I'm pumped. All right, see you then.